many people have come, they have a continuous having darshan inside the temple, you can see, and even the surrounding other temples also there. It's not that we are having only inside the temple, and other temples also they are having prayer puja. Main thing is dedicated to some make prayers. This is the day on which to remember Buddha's teachings and so. As you know, this is the thrice blessed occasion, we say. It's the day on which Buddha attained birth and attained enlightenment, and also the Mahaparidirvana.
We are getting help from tourism department. Some other agencies like IFC, part of World Bank, they are also chipping. They are also helping us in designing solutions for Bodh Gaya, decongestion, helping tourists to know information. Tourism department is planning to develop all those parks. So all these various efforts are being made with the help of various stakeholders in Bodh Gaya, because for all these programs to become successful, involvement of stakeholders are very important. That's what we are trying to do. Hopefully this year will bring major positive changes in the world.
While we enter the temple, we come across a wide outer ground of the temple, full of tiny shops. Sellers of various nationalities and ethnicities converging at this holy center. Let me tell you one of the numerous stories about what is the Buddha as we proceed towards the Mahabodhi tree, the seed of our search. Once, the Buddha was asked by a seeker about his identity. He asked, "O Buddha, are you God?" Buddha said, "No." Again he asked, "Then are you Gandharva, the musicians of the gods?" Buddha said, "No." And the man kept on asking, comparing the Buddha with numerous things, like, "Are you a king, one who rules over the world?" to keep getting negative replies. Annoyed, the seeker asked, "Are you a man or not even that?" Buddha counseled, "Don't be annoyed. What can I do? I have to state the truth as it is. I am not a man either." By now, the follower lost his patience and asked, "Are you an animal?" Buddha said, "No." Exasperated, he claimed, "Not a man, nor an animal, not a tree, not even a rock. Then who are you?" Buddha pronounced, "I am just pure awareness." Such was his clarity of vision. The Mahabodhi temple has been declared by the UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Finally, we get a glimpse at the temple we were so eager to reach. This marvelous structure has been an inspiration to many other temples like Chingamai Temple in Thailand, Pagan Pagoda in Burma, Wutasi Temple of China, and so on. This was built in brick, and numerous Buddha reliefs adorn the exterior walls. We reach the sacred seat of the Buddha under the Mahabodhi tree, the Vajrasana. It is fenced now, and you can sit around this place and join the millions of silent praying devotees coming from around the world to this holy tree ever since the Buddha opened here, the fountainhead of true knowledge. You will find here that the devotees are eagerly collecting each and every leaf that falls from this Mahabodhi Vriksha, believed to be the fountain of divinity since the time immemorial. The leaves are the token collected to remind us about the immense living wisdom that is silently spreading over us and drops its blessings now and then. The surrounding stone railings that you notice were originally built in the Emperor Ashoka's time, part of which still remaining to remind us the wonderful sculptural specimen. Some renovation has been made in recent time wherever it was destroyed. We find the description of the original temple in the ancient texts. Yunzang, a traveler who came here from as far as China about 1400 years back to learn about the Buddha. Today, on the occasion of the Bodhi Purnima, the place is specially adorned to express the aspiration to reach the Buddha. The abundance of color maroon, the robes of the monks, adds lifeful vibrancy in the sphere. The idol of the Buddha in the main temple sanctum exudes with a solemn luminous radiance and a calming experience. The golden robe he is wearing is weaved with the peepal leaf images, the sacred symbolic leaf that was created from the seed of wisdom. The seed extracted light from the depth of darkness to spread the leaves among us to hold and collect the pieces for our soul. On the occasion of the Buddha Purnima, the devotees offer gold dust layers on this main idol of the Buddha. This is the preparation of the liquid gold getting ready to be adorned on the supreme idol. The path of the Chakraman Asthal, where the Buddha walked on the third week of enlightenment, is engraved with lotus images on stone and is circumambulated by the devotees as a sacred spot of the temple. The recreated Muchalind pond, where the mythical grand snake protected the Buddha from pouring rain while he was in a blissful state of his enlightenment. At the Ratanghar, a haloed five-color radiance surrounded the Buddha. The Animesh Lochan is the place where he forgot to even blink his eyes in amazement after the magnitude of the realization dawned upon him. He was deeply engrossed, reflecting how this most precious jewel of wisdom can save the humanity from suffering. There are innumerable votive stupas lined up at this place, as if the wisdom is sprouting and spreading over the field. The devotees' offerings of butter lamps and flowers create a divine spectacle in the temple compound. The rows of Buddhists' prayer wheels are engraved with Tibetan mantras meant for reciting and praying, which are incessantly rotated by the pilgrims. We can also spend some time at the recently created idyllic meditation ground of the temple to facilitate the devotees who want to meditate in the vicinity of this sacred quarter. We are back again in the outer world of frenzied activities of the swarming visitors picking up souvenirs like colorful scarves, beaded necklace or Buddhist rosary, copper and metal idols, and so many types of craft articles that for a little while we deviate towards the material paraphernalia of glitters. The circle wind sculpture by the world-famous artist Junkyo Muto is worth a good look at the outer courtyard of the main temple. The bookshop offers a rich stock on various books and DVDs on Buddhism to widen our horizon. You can enjoy some flavor of folk music now. You see, blindness is a physical limitation. To visualize the enlightened, we need only passionate inner eyes. With active physical eyes, a lot of us are in the far more darkness sometimes. In Bodh Gaya, every year a grand program of Mahotsav is organized and international performers congregate to make this holy place a rich focal point of cultural destination. As you move around Bodh Gaya, you will find the place is dotted with innumerable monasteries built by different nations, each upholding their unique culture and traditions to merge with the philosophies of Buddhism. This awe-inspiring 80-feet Buddha statue is one of the topmost appealing sights. The sheer magnitude of height of this magnificent sculpture is breathtaking. It took about 7 years to build this great Buddha statue. Now we proceed to the Sujatagarh Stupa, located nearby. Gautama Muni accepted payasam here after a prolonged fasting. The kind lady who offered the payasam to the great soul is commemorated here. This is the cave temple of Dungeshwari. It is visited by the devotees to pray where Buddha meditated for years. It is here that the thought of middle path was perceived by the Buddha, where the extremities of pious fasting were finally abandoned by him. The climb up the hill and to sit atop the hill to be aware of the seeker's emotions for the betterment of humanity is a worthwhile experience that we all should initiate within us to make our world of life beautiful. There are so many wonderful places I can take you around and tell the fantastic tales that have been flowing through the ages, like the Gurpa Hill, with an adventure climb which is just about 33 kilometers away. But I guess we have to wait for our next trip as we hardly have any time left. Our next trip will be to Rajgir, where the Buddha stayed for a considerable time to spread his wisdom like the petals of the divine. See you there to unfold the treasure of Rajgir.
लगभग 100 years को इंडिया 100 साल हो गया इसमें यहाँ पे टूरिस्ट ज़्यादा पसंद बिल्कुल करते हैं.
It has been a wonderful experience to share about the Buddha in this short trip, which is a small fraction of our life journey that we are traveling to reach the Buddha. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami.